Welcome to Lilywhites podcast. And following a 2-0 defeat at the weekend to Glebe FC, the Lilywhites now head to Corinthian in the Skeffel Challenge Cup. The guests for this episode are Chris and Wes, who have been Lilywhites fans for the past 2 years, and they give their views on the weekend's event and also the game that is to follow. Just a reminder as well for Lilywhites fans that this weekend you can book your place on the coach to Fisher for what is sure to be an extraordinary day out. Come on, you Lilywhites. Wes, first time on the podcast, welcome. What did you think of Saturday's result? And also, what are you looking forward to tonight?
Well, obviously disappointed with Saturday's result. Second best all over the pitch. So we're looking for an improvement on that. Once again, Saturday's second half, we fell apart. Seems to be a bit of a theme this year. So looking forward to us putting in the effort for full 90 minutes. Be good to see maybe we've got a plan B when things aren't going our way. Let's see if we can put a plan B in place and just be competitive, a bit of pace around the pitch and hopefully get a result and progress.
What do you think so far of Tommy's only been here for 2 games, but what do you think of Tommy so far? What do you know about him before, and what are you most looking forward to from a Tommy Rurelow team?
I only really knew Tommy at Ashford. I know he's been to a couple of playoff finals, so he's had experience at the top half of the table, so hopefully he can bring that experience and we can benefit from that. It's hard to judge on 2 games so far. Game we should have won, we won, and the tough game at the top, unfortunately we come away second best, so I guess you can say it's a bit of par for the course so far. Today's another hard test for him, so we'll see what happens.
Have you seen the team sheet tonight, and what do you make of the team?
Yeah, I have. I've just had a look at the team sheet up there. Change one up front. I'm not a big fan of one up front. I think we've always played our best football with 2 up front, with Payne and Warren up top. Not sure why Payne's out tonight actually, so like I said, I'm a fan of 2 up front. We've got Casey back on the pitch, I think is starting, and Nathan. So if we got them supporting Warren up front, then we could see a bit more action. I think we need to be a bit more direct and attack the defenders a little bit more, so those players can do that for us.
Last question as well. You've obviously been a Faversham Town fan for some time now. How long have you been a Faversham Town fan, and why Faversham Town?
About 2.5 years I've been following Faversham. I moved to the area. I'm a Southend fan by trade, but I moved to the area. I really like the club. I like the fans. Well, most of them.
Says that with Chris standing there.
Yeah, no, I like the fans. They immediately included me, and I'm just a big fan of non-league football. Just find a club I like, I enjoy. A decent following away from home, and they look like they've got places to go. They're ambitious, so.
Good project.
Fingers crossed.
We'll get you after the game. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.
Chris, you have now seen Tommy Rurelow twice this season. What did you make of our first game, and also what did you make of the weekend?
We haven't seen an awful lot of change, to be honest, but that's to be expected, to be honest. It's not a revolution. He's obviously going to gradually make changes to the side and change the way they're going to play. You don't expect things to turn around straight away. I think we play okay. I don't think we're bad. We've got individual great players all over the park. It's difficult to really understand what's not clicking in terms of getting the results that we deserve. And I think, Saturday I thought we just faded in the second half, really, which seems to be a common theme throughout the season. So we just need to be a bit more resilient, I think.
If you was to put one thing on it as a fan, what would you like to see added to the squad?
I think we need a bit more pace in defence. That's just the one thing, I suppose. That's it.
You wouldn't change anything?
No. You just said one thing. There's lots of things all over the park you could change to make things slightly different. I would like to see us play a bit wider. I'd like to see a more exciting player. We've got a player like KC, and we've lost Ashley Miller, of course, but we need players like that who are going to be creative. And that's what I want to see, a bit more exciting. The people who are prepared to run at defenders, that's what I think we need.
So just a very quick one as well, about yourself. How long have you been a Faversham Town fan, and why Faversham?
Well, like Wes, I've not been a Faversham fan for a great length of time. I've been here 2 years. It's my local team now, so that's why I support them. I've always been a supporter of local football. Funnily enough, I came from a potential opponent in the next, well, possibly if we win today, then there's a chance that we might play Whiteleaf in the next round. And I used to be quite heavily involved in Whiteleaf. So I lived in Caterham. That's right, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if we win tonight. I really, really hope that we get Whiteleaf in the next round.
Nice old trip to Croydon is on a Tuesday or Wednesday night. Well, thank you for your reaction, and we'll see you after the game.
Thank you very much. See you later.
Wes, 2-1 loss here in the cup, out of the cup. How do you feel?
I feel a bit like Nostradamus, if I'm honest with you. We said second half we don't turn up, second half we didn't turn up. I said at the beginning, one up front doesn't work for us, and one up front really didn't work for us. We're really isolated, and the other thing is we didn't like the pitch at all, did we?
Our first half, it was a bit of a slogfest, because after the first 10 minutes we looked all right. Then they sort of come into the game as well, and then that brilliant free kick from Sam Hassler. What was your view of that?
Yeah, we were right behind it, so we loved that. But yeah, you're right. The first half was all right. It was a fairly even game with both teams having their time on the ball, and again, we looked good first half, but again, second half we come out and it's just frustrating.
It's frustrating. Obviously, we had Sam Hassler back tonight. We had a few players come in tonight as well, players that weren't getting games like KC. Matty Parsons as well. I thought we had a very good game, and the new keeper as well was in there tonight. What were your thoughts on some of the players that have been in and around the squad or just needed an opportunity under Tommy?
Yeah, first half I thought we did all right, but second half the new keeper made a few good saves. He looked good. I couldn't see the free kick. I looked a bit near post, I don't know. Parsons second half, he did well getting down the wing. A few good balls into the box, but I don't know. It's hard to focus on the new players when the second half was so drab.
We now go forward to Fisher at the weekend. First question was, will you be there? And also as well, what do you expect from that game?
Yeah, we'll be there as long as Dan gets the coach sorted out. No, we'll be there no matter what. We'll get the rail placement otherwise. What was the second part of the question? Sorry.
What are you expecting from the game?
Another tough game. A good first half and a bad second half. No, Fisher. They look good at home. I think they're about middle of the table still. I think we'll go there. We'll probably score draw if you ask me to put my money on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your time, and see you soon.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.
There you go. Chris, 2-1 loss here in the cup and we're out. Well, no one likes Chris apparently. No, Chris, what's your thoughts on the game?
It's really, really disappointing in the end. The second half, I thought we played the ball, had a lot of possession in our own half, but never really attacked. It's quite a sloping pitch here, and it looked like a mountain from the top, looking down, and it must have felt a bit like that to the players. So I think the home side played to their condition better than we did on the night. So yeah, it was very disappointing.
What was your view on the new players? Obviously, the players that have been obviously just coming back into the squad. What are your thoughts on those?
Well, it's great, particularly to see Sam back in and score a goal straight away. So yeah, hats off to him for that. And the other players, you can't really fault the players as individuals, but as a team, it's just not quite clicking, and it hasn't really for quite a few weeks now. So it's certainly food for thought for the new manager.
It seemed like out there it was just like a bad 10-15 minutes that sort of cost us the game, because really it was quite equal. I know in the second half we probably wasn't at the races as much going forward, but if when we go from the start of the second half, it looked like one team was in it. So what do you feel about it, saying that it's moments like that are sort of costing us at the moment?
I think so, but after they got the second goal, we never really looked as though we were going to create enough to deserve even an equaliser, if I'm honest. The football seemed to be a long way away from where we were standing behind the goal, so that was disappointing. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of work to be done, and I think It'd be interesting to see us play Corinthian on our own pitch, to be honest, because it's a very different environment, and these are tough nights, Tuesday nights under lights on quite a sloping pitch in very blustery conditions. So yeah.
We move on to Fisher at the weekend. So again, same question: are you going? And also, you are going, yeah?
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. Yeah.
Well, you are going. And what do you expect from that game, and what would you like to see improve?
I'd like to see us play more attacking football. I think the conditions should be better. Even if it's a windy day, we know it's going to be a flat pitch with a more predictable bounce. Although this wasn't particularly unpredictable, the pitch, but it was tricky. I think we got the players to sort of work the ball to our advantage. We just need to be on the right wavelength more. I think that's the issue. We just need to sort of play with a bit more heart in the middle and be more creative up top. It's nice to watch them pass the ball around in their own half up to a point, but I'd rather see them do that football in the attacking half.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Chris, and hopefully we'll speak to you again soon.
Okay, cheers, thanks a lot. Cheers.
Tommy, 2-1 loss and out of the cup. What do you think?
I'm obviously disappointed. We knew it was never going to be an easy game here. Historically, you know what you're going to get when you come to Corinthians. They're very good at home and do the conditions well. Obviously tonight it was not an ideal night for football and the purists, but disappointed. The first half was we should have made more of the first half really with going down the hill. Got a good free kick, but was one goal going to be enough? We knew the second half they were going to be turning us, and they've got a good free kick themselves in at the start of it, which has given the lift. And then obviously disappointed with the second goal. I don't think he's offside, but then I just said to the boys in there, I just thought we just lost our shape and discipline a little bit, and trying to get on the ball too deep, too many times, and just lost our impetus. And like I said, you can't do that. We're trying to get a structure of the way we want to play here. And I know the boys are desperate to win, but obviously going and dropping into areas that you shouldn't be in isn't the way forward. We've got to believe in the way that we've set up, and we've shown that it's worked. But at the same time, the second half I just thought was sort of went by, and it was a scrappy affair.
Yeah, you say the first half we sort of 50-50'd it, and that great Sam Hassler free kick. What a pleasure it is to have him back at the moment.
Yeah, you can see what Hass gives you. Hass is an example. He's dropping deep to get on the ball, and his distribution is second to none. But we're going to need to get Hass in the right areas. This is the first time we've obviously had him since we've come in. So it's been an up and down start, which is like I said Saturday, which is the way it's going to be at the moment. The losses do get highlighted quite a lot here, which we accept, but we just got to get on with it. Tonight was a disappointing night. Thank the fans for coming out in these horrendous conditions, and just saw if we can just turn it around for them. And just the main thing was to get in there, because I did want to get in the hat and try and have a little cup final at the end of it, but just fully focused now on the main thing, which is to try and get out of this league.
Yeah. Before we go on to the last question, obviously we've got a few players missing. Payne's not here tonight, and Connor with a big injury at the weekend. I know that there's no real time scale, but is there anything else you want to add to anything else?
No, just Connor's obviously got to go and see. He's got spoke to Connor Sunday. He's going to see. Got to go to East Grinstead just to get his cheek looked at. Payne's gone down with the virus today, so there's no Payne tonight. But it was good to see Matty Parsons play. Casey got a good blow. Casey looked good. Good to get Hass back on the pitch. We got Ollie Gray back in tonight. We give Jacob a debut. So that side of things is we said we'd mix it up a little bit, and it gives us a little bit more to think about going into the game against Fisher, which again is going to be another tough battle. Like I said to the boys, you're in. That's what you're going to be in for to the end of the season, and we've just got to learn from the losses, because it's not a lot. It's not a lot, it's fine margins, but listen, I'm not taking nothing away from Corinthians, because they're having a fantastic season. They've been together a while, and they're very good at the way they set up and play. Hence why they're doing so well in the league as well. So we've got no divine right to win a game of football, and hopefully we can address that on Saturday.
Like you said, Saturday is Fisher, it's another chance. I know there is a coach full of fans going as well. What can we expect from Fisher this weekend? I know that you've probably had a look at them. Is there anything that you are expecting from your players now, from the performances?
I just want us to focus on what we're trying to do here. I mean, the first game, you could see in the second half that they know what's expected shape-wise. I felt the second half on Saturday we sort of went missing a little bit, and today again I think we've lost our patience and discipline and gone into areas and just trying too hard, and football's not like that. But hopefully Saturday we'll get back on. We've got to get back on winning ways. There's no tiptoeing around it. The most important thing is to go to Fisher and get 3 points. And then obviously there's the game against Dill, but there's no point looking at Dill until you get Fisher out of the way, because I know on their day they're capable of beating anyone as well.
Thank you very much. See you Saturday.
Cheers. Thank you.